Hello guys, good morning everyone. Hope you find well healthy. Today I like to talk about basically Buddhism. What is the basic Buddhism? Basic Buddhism based by if you are devotee person, if you are lay person, if you are a family person, as a Buddhist order, you like to practice Buddhism, you should be starting Buddhism, practicing Buddhism by dana, we call generosity, and second step is morality. It is Buddhist word Pali and Sanskrit both what called sila, and meditations it is called Pali and Sanskrit Vavana, and dhyan, dan silvavana, and their Buddhist have their two type of follower you can see, and one of the lay followers, another is monk followers, monks, nuns, bhikshu, bhikshuni, two type of followers. Buddha that's why separate his disciplines and his Buddhist law as if you are lay people, how are you going to practice Buddhism and how you going to benefit yourselves and how you going to benefit your family and community and society, country and global lives, all world lives, right? And second, if you are Buddhist monks, if you can sacrifice yourselves, if you can consider yourselves as a Buddhist monks, orientation monks, nuns, you call bhikshu, bhikshuni, whatever, man or woman you are, if you can sacrifice, you have a biggest sacrifice and become Buddhist monks, then you should practice. They are called sila and samadhi panya. Sila means morality. There is samadhi means concentrations, and panya means wisdoms. These three steps for Buddhist monks, because Buddhist monks usually Buddha don't push to be, you have to be donations, because because you are already monks, you already live your family. If you are single person, you should be have a mom, dad, right? And you have brothers, sisters, other relatives, cousin, uncle, aunts. You already live them, so you separate from them, and you living single lives and homeless lives and welfare lives, right? You already, what you have already, you have been, you leave it and you donate it, right? That's why Buddha put them next step, you have to be put your next step for sila, and second step is samadhi, third step is wisdoms, panya. Sila, samadhi, panya means morality, concentration and wisdoms, three things. And lay people for dana, sila, samadhi, the generosity, morality, contemplations, meditations. Okay, we can start from lay people's, devotee people's, how you benefits and how you practice dana, how you practice sila and how you practice samadhi. Bhavana is called contemplation or meditations, English words. As a devotee lives, whatever you are, where you from, whatever this world, anywhere from, any corner or any territory, anywhere, right? Their Buddhism have mostly as a lay people's 5 precepts and 3 reviews. You can have a 3 reviews. I saw some places like this. We have a 3 traditions in Buddhism. They are Mahayana, Theravada and Vajrayana. But some my Mahayana traditions, brothers, monks and Mahayana tradition system, they have some more reviews, 6 reviews, and you can have a 10 reviews. Also there have a sila, 5 precepts for everyone. If you go Theravada, they have a 3 reviews. You should be take 3 reviews and 5 precepts. Or if you want to more precept, you can observe more precepts like 8 precepts, 10 precepts, from your family life, lay life, devotee lives. You have to practice, you can practice. They are available. And Vajrayana tradition also have some things like more refuse and more precept. If you can observe those kind of those all precepts, it will be great. But minimum precepts, if your minimum refuse is 3 refuse and 5 precepts for everyone's universals. All starting point, all men and women, you can observe 5 precepts, 3 refuse. 3 refuse is what is the 3 refuse? 3 refuse means you going to take to refuse to Homeless Buddha. Who is Homeless Buddha? Homeless Buddha who is supreme enlightenment, totally enlightenment, and who can explain you, who can give you totally clear, clean details about how to be become enlightenment. He can give you clean and clear pathway and how do you going to practice, how we going to achieve total directions and total introductions and total abbreviations and total knowledge about it. Very clean and very clear and totally complete. And who know about it, who can knowing about it. He is the supreme enlightened man. You going to be take his refuse. This is one. And second is you going to refuse Dhamma. Who means Dhamma? Dhamma means what is the Dhamma? There is Dhamma, Pali, and Sanskrit. Mahayana brothers, sisters, Vajrayana, that's Dharma. Dharma means this is Sanskrit. Dhamma is Pali. Thing is same. Dharma means you going to be work on it, you going to be practice on it, you going to be accept on it, you going to be follow truth and pure pathway and pure road. This road should be clean and clear to through achieve wisdoms and enlightenment. This is the Dhamma. Supreme Buddha, Supreme Enlightenment Buddha, which way, which pathway he practice and he walk and he get his enlightenment knowledge. I am going to be take refuge this enlightenment knowledge and educations and methods and theory, through theory and through methods. There should be total enlightenment. This path should be total enlightenment, must be total enlightenment path, must be total enlightenment way. This is this Dhamma, and this Dhamma I am going to be accept as a my refuse. This is second and third one is Sangha. Who is the Sangha? We call Sangha community. You need to take refuge. Whom is Sangha? Whom is Sangha? Sangha means this is community. But there you can see our worlds, our planet, there are lots of Sangha community. There are Buddhist Sangha, Christian Sangha, Muslim Sangha, Hindu Sangha, Jewish Sangha, Jain Sangha. There are lots of community. Also lots of other social community. There are lots of religious, non-religious, political community. You going to not take those Sangha refuse, this community refuse. You going to take refuse for Sangha, who is become enlightenment. After the taking the refuse from refuse Buddha and taking refuse his Dhamma, and he or she become enlightenments or become enlightenments. Their enlightenment have a 4 paths. It's called Arahants, Anagami, Sakritagami, Sotapanna. Arahants means total enlightenment, and Anagamita means he almost enlightenment, but he left one more steps. He have to put it, and he or she enlightenment. And third one, Sakritagami, he have a two more step to go to total enlightenment. And Sakridagami, Sotapanna, there have a fourth one, Sotapanna. He have seven more step to go, and he or she become totally enlightenment and free from all kind of desire, all kind of attachment, all kind of ignorance. This is called total enlightenment. And before and now, our world have lived lots of humans, lots of divines are become enlightenments. I'm going to be respect and refuse and accept them. Also, who on the way of the enlightenments, who now this world still have a lives, the have enlightenment knowledge and enlightenment wisdoms, the practicing enlightenments and dhamma and working with this and dealing with this enlightenments goals and achievement and wisdoms and practice. You're going to be take the refuge those sangha. This can be monks, this can be devotee. There are a lot of devotee also. Not totally enlightenment, might be the have a first step of enlightenment. It's called Sotapanna and Sakridagami. If you go somewhere Myanmar, Sri Lanka, Thailand, maybe Vietnam, Tibet, there or China, there have some monks really the already have attained and entered to be enlightenments. Sotapanna or Sakridagami, there Anagami might be some lay people, deputy people's family lives. They have a wonderful, taking very serious, practicing morality and also that practicing meditations in daily lives. There are lots of devotees you can see in Myanmar and Thailand, Sri Lanka, or China, maybe Taiwan, Vietnam. There, right? You need to also taking refuge to them, accept them, and respect them, and follow them. Also, in futures, some monks, some nuns, some devotee, lay devotee, men, women devotee become and will be accept this Buddha and his Dhamma and his going to be joined and united with, associated with his Sangha community to get enlightenment wisdoms. He is going to be take refuge of those Sangha community, this noble Sangha community, those highest Sangha community, this pure Sangha community, this enlightenment Sangha community, who is united with, associated with this enlightenment Sangha community. You need to take refuge of them. These three refuge, every single Buddhist for acceptance. And second, there is a 5 precepts. 5 precepts anyone can follow. It is primary level. A starting point, you should have a 5 precepts. Any Buddhist people. 5 precepts. What is the 5 precepts? There are 5 precepts. There is a Pali word. It is a panadipata, means you don't going to be kill any lives. Even not humans, not a man's, not a woman's. Even you don't going to kill any animals, any insect. Also, you not going to be ordered to someone to kill any insect, any bugs, any animals, any man, any women. Or you don't wish to someone going to kill for you some man, some woman, someone man, someone woman, and some any singles animals or any singles insect. You don't going to wish or you don't want to kill someone for you, anything. And this is the first precepts we have to observe as a Buddhist, as a Buddhist followers. And second one, adinyadana, means you don't going to be take anything You don't have a right. Any one sentence or once like uh, we call any rock, single rocks and single any kind of wire, even a small single wire. This is like a less cost than 1 cent or one your local money. I don't know, peso somewhere, yen somewhere, dollar somewhere, euro somewhere is like a pounds or dinar, uh, dirham something like. There is a difference currency, difference name, difference currency people use our world, right? Then you don't going to take anything have a value like it was less than cent. You don't going to take it. This can be rocks or it can be any wire, any kind of plastic thing, any kind of cotton things. No, you don't want to take it. If not, you have a right. It's not you own it, or it's not yours. You don't going to take it, or even you don't going to be some order to take it for you, or you don't want also someone illegally take it and give you. You don't going to take it. You don't accept it because you don't have a right here. It's not a you. You not own it. This is the second. And third one, they have called calm issue. There's a sexual misconduct. Sexual misconducts. You don't going to be have a illegal sex or any sexual relationship with society, community, or your family, or your country, not allow to be and don't allow you to as your partners, your life partners, your sex partners, as your wife or your girlfriends. You don't going to have a sex with any kind of any woman, even she is adult. If you also make sex underage 18, this is the very most offensive as a local human-made law, man-made law. Buddhist law also man-made. Buddha is a man, he is a man. Buddhist law also man-made. But other man-made law there, lots of countries have so many man-made law. Those man-made law also do not allow also take a offensive, serious circumstance. If you have a sex with underage woman, girl, like under 18s. Also, if you have a sex with without permissions any woman by force, physically, mentally by force, any woman, this is offensive. As a local's man-made law. Also Buddhist law, Buddha also man. His law also little bit more strict, more stronger, more organized. If you have a sex with any woman, like she is not your wife, by local law, local society, local community, by your family, your relatives, by they don't have any permissions, authority, as your wife or girlfriend, you make a sex. It is offensive. This is the third one. And fourth one, Michachara. There is another one. Muchavada. Muchavada. It's called, there have four kind of Muchavada, means you cannot speak lie, anything. Like you cannot lie or kill someone and hurt someone and damage someone, any property, any positions, mentally, physically, also by properties, anything. You cannot lie. There have a four kind of lie. Some people lie for damage something, hurt someone, destroy someone's property, stealing someone's property. This is one lie. There another thing. Some people like we call toxic. Some people talk, speak like a very rude, not polite, not nice, very rude. They always try to harm people by his sound. He talks like a very rude, and he need to hurt people, and he speak very rude and very like a hammer. It's every single word like a hammer. You don't going to be talk like this. This is called toxic, so toxic. And some people also greedy talks. You don't talk like a greedy. You talk like a not expert there. Also, there's nothing happen like this, never been. But you just talking for you, making fun, making jokes. This also offensive because they are no profit, just wasting times and wasting your time, wasting someone time you into. There are no benefit. That kind of greedy talk. Also, you talk like some things never happens, but you like talk like act like a reals, totally facts. But that kind of talk also makes someone mentally, physically, by property, uh, losing, damaging property, and also hurting and harming mentally or physically. That kind of greedy talk you should be avoided. This greedy talk, toxic talks, also rude. Some people are very rude always, very disrespectful to others. They don't respect anyone's senior or juniors persons. They don't respect even same age. They don't respect. Very disrespectful, very rude. You have to avoid this kind of behavior and attitude. You should be avoid this. You should be very polite, very nice, and you should be every single talk should be have a analogy and should be have a dialogues, nice dialogues, and should be beneficial for yourself, beneficial for others. Make happy yourselves, make happy others selves, and you should be talk like this way. This is the Buddhist talks. Buddhist talks means intelligent people talks, genius people talks, smart people talks. This is a Buddhist talks. Smart people talk this way, genius people talk this way, intelligent people talk this way. This is the way you should be talk. This is a Buddhist talks. And four, what? Five. There is a Sura Meraya. Sura Meraya means, what is the Sura Meraya? This is really to do what else lots of people taking alcohols, smoking cigarette, lot of kind of cigarette, and also taking so many kind of drugs, smokes, alcohol, drugs. These three things you should be avoided as a genius person, as an intelligent person, as a smart person, because this is going to be affect you, damage you, harm to you, and harm your society, and economically also harms your family and your community, your society lives, your country lives, economically also socially both. That's why you should be avoid smokes and alcohols and drugs. I know many Buddhists also taking alcohols, the smokes. Some young generation also I know some Buddhist country, Buddhist people using some drugs. This is really offensive. This is really very bad for health, your own health. Smokes, they are nothing benefit. There are nicotine on it. There are lots of others bad thing on it, because smokes can be cause of cancers, ulcers, can be damage your anything, body parts, body organ, right? You should be avoid smoking. And alcohol is also same things. If you are alcoholics, alcohol can damage your lungs and your kidney and also your brains and your body muscles. You don't have you cannot have super energy. You cannot walk like before. This can be lost your muscles powers. Alcohols and over alcohols can be cause you damage kidney, lungs, both things. Right? You have to die. Or if you alcoholics, you can have a bad drives, and you are a bad driver for you physically, or you any material you drives, cars, vehicle, motorcycles, planes, helicopters, even boat, canoes, anything you drives, or ships, whatever. You can accidents, you can make accident, you can kill yourselves, can damage your property, public property, either employee property, someone business property, hmm? society property, country property, or you can kill someone. This is very so offensive things, right? Drug is totally super offensive and superly harmful and hurtful. This is totally killing things. Drugs totally killing things. This can kill your brain, kill your kidney, your lungs, your whole body system, muscle systems, bone systems, organ systems, and you have to die before you natural die. You have to die before your times. This is not your living time, but you have to live before your times. This is really horrible. You need to harm, you need to lose yourself, your lives, this beautiful lives, which wonderful lives, and you also you going to be harm your, if you are married person, your wife, your children, your parents, your relatives. They have to lose you. They are going to be have a super pain for you, misery for you, because you when you have a life, you need to support them, and you're supposed to be support them as a your children's loved one, right? And you help them, protect them economically, others whatever, right? As a people need it. But when you lose your lives, then you're going to be damaged both way. Both sides going to be lost. That's why drag is super offensive things and super harmful things, super bloody things. You should be avoid these things. These 5 precepts is confirmed for every single Buddhist followers. You should be have these 5 precepts. These 5 precepts you follow, you observe, is going to benefit yourselves, your family, your community, your country, even all over the world. These 5 precepts, very important. And meditations. When you have this, you observe 3 reviews and 5 precepts. Also, like a donation, they are also like people for generosity. I call first generosity, right? It's called dana. What is it? Dana and generosity. Dana have a lots of type of dana. If you give some food for any animal, any insect, any foods, anything, whatever you eat or you like to, you have waste you throw or you give in to any animals. This is also donations, because as a Buddhist monk, as a Buddhist scripture or Buddhist text, Buddhist Tripitaka Bible said. What Bible Tripitaka said there? All beings need food for survival. That every single beings, even divine, extra celestial, they have to eat food. They have to depend to survive foods. But it's different type of foods. Not as the same we eat it. Hardest food. As a human, he eats little bit soft food, good food. Animal eat little bit more worst food. We eat it. Insect eat more worst food. We eat, right? Insect, what they eat it, we never eat it. Even what animal eat, we never eat it. Same, divine extra celestial. They also have a, I have like a lunch, dinners, or breakfast. But this is little bit more than us. Is high quality and better, or very soft, more lighter foods. That take it. I'll go next about talking about it. And you have to, that's why Buddha always say you should be donate, you should be generous, you should be donate food, and clothings, medications and shelters, educations, means knowledge. You also can donate, or you someone knowledge, skills, trainings, or good advice. This also donations. This is part of the donations, because they are material donations and knowledge donation, visual and visible things. You can donate both things. If you know something good skill, can people uh, work on it and learn on it, and if people practice this, learn and work with this, people can make money, and live better. Also help other people's lives to live better. This is really, this is some also, this is also donations, right? And you donate food, you donate clothing, medications and shelters, mean house, live any things, hospital, school, college, university, making university, build university for students, peoples. This is also donation. And making road, and also even flyovers, highway, expressway, rail lines, even if you build airport, these also donations. This is also donation, part of the donations. You can, because those things people needy things. People need this for survive. People need this to protect lives, live lives. This is donation. You should be contributions, your cultivations for this. You should be cultivation about it, and you should be have a contributions. You can contributions for your family, your community, your country. This is country-based contributions. If you have a make a hospitals, college, university, roads, bridges, flyover, highway, railway, and rail lines, also airport. If you are very rich person, you can do this for that kind of contribution you can do. If you are a rich people, business people, lots of rich people, business people does. Dabil University, college, hospitals, clinics, roads, flyovers, and lots of even park, gardens for people little bit relax, have a fresh, also water tubes, water lines, and waterway, water parks. Also people do that kind of generosity. I saw lots of people does that kind of people. Also you have a lots of good people there. These are generosity. You can practice this generosity. This is making you going to make benefit for too many more people. We have a benefit, can make benefit, can profit, can access this. It's most you making more merit, more virtues. It's a more merit, more virtue, more generosity, more virtue, more knowledge, more wisdoms, more goodness, more moral person. Very super moral person. They're very characterized, very morals, very loyal, very responsible, very respectful, very care persons. You will do is you secure people's lives. You going to be secure many thousand million people life. You going to secure. How you great, how you good, how you best, how you high. You imagine this thing. Thus you should do. You should practice. You should work on it, deal on it. That kind of generosity Buddha wish from his followers, his devotees, his fellow men, fellow women, fellow peoples. That kind of generosity you should try to access, try to make available for others. Minimum, you try to help little food, little clothing, little medications, little shelter, that will be okay. For other things, for educations, others, that will be good as your own capacity, ability. Because everybody have not same ability and same capacity. Some people are poor, some people middle class, some are rich. As your ability, you should be practice generosity. You should be contribute yourself, contribute your thing, some things. You should be cultivations, dedicated yourselves for others, for community, family, country, whole world. You can see like Bill Gates that he is a very great contributor, and same times you can see Warren Buffett. He's a great contributor, right? They have AIDS foundations, Steel foundations, lots of foundations. This foundation working to all over world, many places, many rural, many desert, and very undeveloped country, and undeveloped people to like to develop and giving better healthcare, educations, and food, clothing, shelter, make better people lives. They are doing great contributions, great cultivations, super dedicated peoples, those peoples. You see, the helping all over world and making benefit from whole world, thousands, billions peoples. And because these people rich and they have that great heart, so generous heart, and so intelligent people, smart people, genius people, and genius idea, genius techniques, genius rule and regulation, and so responsible, so respectful, and so care about others. Even whole world, they caring all, all over our world, total citizens, total populations. That's why they make these globalization, global organizations, global NGO to making benefit and making access for everyone, all of us. It's a great people doing great jobs. We should be do that kind of something as we equal, as you, our own positions, our own capacity, ability. Hmm. This is generosity, morality, and contemplations and meditation. What is the contemplation meditations? Contemplation as meditation means you should be concentrate anything good. This is a concentrate. Generosity is concentrations with people's care and morality. Those five precepts, if you follow, you're not harming anyone, you're not hurting anyone, you're saving lives, you're protecting lives, you're caring lives, you're helping life to live, enjoy life, or survive lives. You are a survivor person, you are a care one, you are a great one, you are a moral ones. Then you're doing good. Automatically, you don't have anything bad, anything wrong, anything greedy. You are a very good one. This is you now doing all goodness. This is concentrations. This is great concentrations, good concentration. And then do good things, know about good things, about clear, more details, more complete, and have a more observation about it. And know the good thing benefit, good thing profits, how good thing work, and how good thing helps, how good thing protect someone's lives, other lives, our society, our community, our family, our country, our mother earth. You know about it. This is wisdoms. This is wisdom. This is conventional wisdoms. There, when you complete your past steps, conventional wisdoms, then you can go next step. It's called ultimate wisdoms, ultimate goals, ultimate knowledge. Because this conventional truth and conventional wisdoms, you practicing, there are lots of good concept, conceptual things. Because what is the conceptual and concept things? Concept and conceptuals, they have a cause and effect, action and reaction. Eating good, they are good actions. Right? What is the good? You help people, protect life. This is they are good concepts. Those concepts give you good action. What good action? You are respectful, your family, you are a loved one, you have a super respect, higher positions, people giving you a higher position, so it will respect in you. This is you benefiting present time, because with everything have super concepts. Yeah. Without concepts, without conscious, you doing nothing. You using consciousness. Concept what coming from consciousness. If you don't your consciousness if not work positively, then you'll be doing negative things. Hmm? Your consciousness arrive there, you work there, then you will do all positives, all good things. Then good thing make you benefiting yourself, benefiting others. You are happy, you make happy others. You make happy your family, your community, your country, whole world. Right? This is the conventional truth. And consumptional truth, consumptional work. And second ultimate, when you know the reality and truth, real things, your mind automatically oneness and concentrates with oneness. When oneness mind you see, you can see the truth, you can see the reality, yourselves and all over world. You can become free from all attachments, all kind of ignorance, all kind of misery, all kind of sorrows, and also you can free from of existence. There are no more existence for you. You no need to enter any existence. You need to free existence, because existence is sorrow, right? Existence is cause of suffering. Existence cause of misery. Existence cause of all pains. Because if you have existence, that's existence. Then you have a body, right? You have a mind and body. Mind and body. Then if you have when you have a mind and body, you are becomes as a Buddhist. You believes existence. You believes rebirth reincarnations. It's existing, right? Then if you are humans, or if you are animals, or if you are divines, or if you are even extraterrestrials, then you have to survive. You need a material property, material element. You have their dimensions, some dimension there. Maybe as animals, like there's lots of animals, fish part of animal. Fish living in oceans, these are waters, live in water, and fish life always live so much fears and so stressful, so anxiety, right? So disappear those life and so afraid, because one fish attack another fish, one fish hunt another fish, the eat each other, the kill each other to survive, live lives. The always frustration, so disappear lives, so acne life, right? So anxiety there, right? So stressful lives, right? But you cannot uh, that cannot say you how the feel this anxiety or feel this frustrations, disappearness or afraid. But you can observe as you an intelligent person should be feel it, observe it. A smart people should be observed. Like this is a fish who live in oceans, rivers, lakes, pond, and also small lots, waterfalls, somewhere. There are so many type of fish and so many type of insect there, like lots of like etc. Right? And also if you see animals, there are lots of forests, jungles, pet animals, also factory farms, dairy farms, there's lots of animals. Those animals always live lives with so much frustrations, so much disappointments, and so much anxiety. So fear, there's so much fears, and so afraid. Because those some animals, we humans also make lots of dairy farm there, poultry farm there, because we want to grow animals, those animals for make foods. make you someone human community human for males dinners breakfast. Hmm? Lots of chicken farms, pig farms, cow farms, also lots of crops, lots of other lobsters and whatever's farming. People farming lots of crazy things today. Even dog farms there somewhere, South Korea maybe, Vietnam, I don't know. Maybe because there people love to eat this dog meat, some things. Because those dogs are so afraid because owner who is the owner of this farm, dog farms, and he will come and his employee will come and catch these dogs and kill them and sell meat. And how is his time come? He don't know. He or she don't know. Always separate. Same chickens also separate. Pig also separate. Other animals, there are a lot of wild animals. Wild animals also kill each other. The for survives. The hunt each other for survival. But some animals are the vegetarian. But those vegetarian animals also afraid. Why afraid? Some animals are not vegetarian. They eat other animals' meat. Non-vegetarians animals like tigers, lions, dogs. Also there are crocodiles. Other also so many of these animals. One snake eat another snake. Large snake, a small snake, or a small snake hunt large snake. Large animal hunt a small animal. A small animal hunt large animals. Even here vegetarian animals, non-vegetarian animals come and hunt it, kill it, for attack it, for eating those vegetarian animal meat. Also animal life always afraid. So difficult life, so anxietyful life, so stressful lives, right? So much fear there. Hmm. Okay, let's go human lives. Also, here human being also fear. So much we live our lives with so fear and desire. Two things we have. One is a desire. Oh, I want these lives. I want to enjoy lives. I want to live lives. I want to have good food, good clothing, good medications, and good cares, and good social family position, social positions, country-based position, worldwide position. This is desire. And you want to look longer lives, happy life, handsome life, beauty life, pretty lives, gorgeous lives, many more, right? And powerful lives, so fancy, luxurious life. This is a desire. Another type fear. What fear? You don't want to get sick. You don't want to get accident. You want to damage your eye, damage your lose your teeth, lose your memory. Also damage your any your muscles, your hands, your feet, or your kidney, any body organ. You don't want to damage. Or you want to don't lose your any loved one, your wife. You don't want to lose your wife. You don't want to lose your children, your daughters, your father, your mother, your friend. Or you don't want to steal someone your money, your take illegally or legally your any property. You want to lose it. You always live with fear, or you don't want to lose your life. You don't want to die, and that's why human also live like fear and desire. This is called sorrow because of existence. If you have existence, then you have to be live life with fear and desire. If you want to free from this fear and desire, if you have a desire, there is a fear. Where is a fear, there have a desire. And you don't want to both things. Because desire, you think desire is good. But desire, there is desire, there have a fears. They have a problem, they have a suffering, they have a misery, sorrows, greed. That's why you don't want these things. Because existent cause of these all sorrows, all misery, all fears, all desires, all problems, all pains, cause of the existence. Then how are you going to stop this existence and existence? Only way of being getting way out meditations, contemplations, wisdoms. You don't need to know the truth. You need to know the reality of the truth. You have to totally enlighten wisdoms, enlighten energy, enlighten powers, enlightenment powers. If you have that, you get it, you achieve it, you know it, then you can get a relief. You can liberate yourselves. You can free yourselves. Hmm. That's why, because existence is sorrow. Existence equal to sorrow. This is a human life. They are divines. According to Buddhist Tripitaka or Bibles and Buddhist scriptures, as what I learned, what I read it, what I know about it from the books, from other my seniors, Guru, Master Sage, or priest peoples, or scholar peoples, Buddhist talker, Buddhist speakers. From there have some divine place, extracelestial place, but I never know where is it. I never see the divine by guys, men, women, or extracelestials. But there are lots of scientists work on it, they capture on it, they catch on it, they monitor this, or have a surveillance with this. Lots of extracelestial object and of extracelestial lights, but I never come to face with them. They never come to me face to face. But I know from the some books, religious books, Hindu religious books, other religious books also believe this divine or extra celestial alien lives. But as a Buddhist books, what I learn as a monk, I try to know about it. And divine also have to be eat a food, but these lighter foods. They have to eat they have to eat a food. Also they have a limited time to how long they can stay their lives. They cannot stay life unlimited, or it is not totally permanent. It is not permanent life, it is not unlimited life. They have a limited, maybe 100,000 years, million thousand years, maybe billion thousand years, but they have to live life. They have to also take another existence if they are not totally enlightenment and totally they are not free from attachment, desires, or ignorance. They have another next existence. Maybe they can take next life, divine life to animal life, insect life, fish lives, dog life, cat lives, pig life, chicken lives, bull lives, man life, woman lives, disability lives. No guarantee. As a his karma and actions. We believe karma and actions. You can be next existence, anything. There no guarantee. What kind of life? Maybe he can be next, he can change another divine life. There have lots of divine place and divine dimensions. That can take another dimensions, another life. Maybe more than higher as a karma or action, seed, good practice, good wells. It can be extra celestial life. As extra celestial life, my understanding as a Buddhist books, Buddhist scripture is called Brahma, who practice meditations, contemplation, mind concentration, and mindfulness meditation. That can take next existence, next life, uh, extra celestial lives. There are no sex. There are sex-free lives, but this is awareness life, meditation life, concentration life is better than sex lives. It's better than sex life. It's called meditation lives. Extra celestial life is better than sex lives. There are no sex. This is meditation lives and meditating feelings and meditating observations and meditating joy there. They have a meditating joy that can observe and that can enjoy it. If you are practice meditation, but those extra celestial life have a limited time to how long they can stay there. Every dimension have a limit times tables. How long they can live life there. How can they enjoy life there? How long? They have a time and durations. Duration of the time, like maybe they are billion year, 10 billion year, 100 billion year, but they have to live this life one day. When it's finished, done, this ends. This good virtues, what they have it, this can be meditations, this can from meditations, any contemplation or mindfulness meditations, those virtues and are going to be weak, they have to take another lives. Maybe man life, woman life. If really they are someone like practicing mindfulness and they have the four steps of the enlightenment, it's called Sotapanna, Sakitagami, Anagami, Anagamika. If there are three steps, anyone's the on any steps, if the born on their extra celestial life or divine life, they don't have to come down, they can go above of the those dimensions, that can be become enlightenment, totally free from all attachment, existence, and ignorance, desires. They totally can be liberated. Is possible if there anyone extracelestial lives or extracelestial beings or divine lives are enter on a enlightenment steps. Sotapanna, Sakritagami, Anagamita. If Arahants, he is totally on, he or she enlightenment already. They don't have any existence anymore, no existing anything, totally free. If anyone three more steps, Sotapanna, Sakritagami, Anagamita, and he, she can be go above, no down, not to down, that can go up, and free from all kinds of existence and desires, attachments, ignorance, that don't going to take any kind of material body and that don't have any kind of material property. That don't have to touch it, stick with any material property. Material property mean what? Material property means sand, water, air, fire, light, heat. This is the material property. That don't have to stick or stop or attach with any material property. They are totally free from material property. It is called enlightened person, free from this material property. They don't have to deal with any material property. Air, fire, sand, waters. This is our body does. Also divine people have two kind of materials. Extracelestial have two kind of materials. And this material, what kind of material? Fire materials, air materials. These two material they have to deal with, and they have those materials body, this materials element, and this material dimensions, and they are going to above of those material dimensions and material element. It is called enlightenment, arahants, totally liberate, and no more ignorance, no more desires, no desire. This is the Buddhist achievements, Buddhist goals, Buddhist teachings, Buddhist way, Buddhist paths, Buddhist science. Buddhist mean what? Buddhist means intelligent science, smart science, genius science. This is called Buddhist. Buddhist we call not a religion, not of any party religion or some things. It is a smart science, a smart practice, genius practice, intelligent practice. This is the Buddhist. Meaning of the Buddhist is this. This is the meaning of the Buddhist. This is Buddhist way, genius way, a smart way, intelligent way. You should be science. Anyone can science. This I say always welcome anyone, any community, any color, any nationality, any language, any believer, non-believers. You welcome, most welcome to join with this. Okay, now I talk about the life equals liberty people, men, women. Now I'll talk about monks people who like me, orientation monks. Who can I sacrifice my life. I don't want to take women. I don't have a girlfriend. I don't have a wife. I don't have a children. I don't have a daughters. I don't have a son. But I have mom, dad. My mom, dad. I have mom, dad. My dad passed away. Examples. My uncle passed away. My aunt passed away. Passed away. At the get old. My mom almost passed away. She was almost close to be died. Maybe someday she's get old. Now I'm separate from them. Now I'm living homeless life. I don't have my own house. I don't have my own bank balance even. I don't have my own money. No property. No car. No vehicle. No trucks. Nothing. I live homeless life. My lives depend to be public donations, public contributions, cultivation, dedications. If people do give something, donate something, any food, any cloth, any medicines, the build anything like for monk people, for practice, or practice meditations, or keeping safe selves from warm water, hot temperatures, cold temperatures, or windy, cloudy. If the build some house, shelters, if the donate us, the access us, we can live there. Like in this place, also same. This is some devotee people, lay people, the contribute, the cultivate money and build this place. And the food is very nice, beautiful fan, have a very cold air. I can take it. This is not mine. This is someone else. Someone cultivate for us, donation for us. Someone generosity for us. Someone courage for us. Because we sacrifice life for enlightenment. We always talk about people's benefit and people happiness, people peace, people joy, and people's liberations from all kinds of misery, suffering, sorrow, greedy. That's why people respecting us and love us, caring us. This is our contribution. What is our contributions? Our contribution is we always talk with good, think good, speak good, practice good. That's why people giving good. The what they have the awesome on some good. What the on some good, the owning good. They have a money. They have a property, and build this use this property, this money to build for us houses to stay there and practice meditations, protects lives because they are giving those people good to us. We giving our good to them. Our good is to how do you be happy family life, how do you be happy community life, how do you be happy and successful, enlightens your country lives, your global lives. This is our good we giving to them. You advise them, you teach them, you train them, helping them, sharing them our knowledge, and those people giving those people good. Those people good is if they have money, they have food, they are giving us food. They are giving us cloth. This cloth somebody donate me. This is almost $100 thing. Right? One pair is $100. The local money 5,000, 6,000 rupees. And these people good they are giving us to wear and protect this cloth and this robe I wear. It's very helping me from protecting from sunrise, sunburns, and also cold times, cold temperatures, heat temperatures, and also raining times, helping me, protecting my lives, saving my lives. Those people good save my lives, and make this building, these rooms, this room protecting me, helping me, saving my lives. Those people good save my lives. We defend each others. We are very connected. That's why Buddha said, whole world are one family, human family. Only we can observe, we can feel this when we do our good. If you share your good, if I share my good, then we can reunion, we contact, we connections, with each others. And you can observe, you can feel it, you can enjoy it, you can know it. Hmm. How reunion, how you associate with others, how you connected with others. You are very connected, you are very dependent, you are very close, you are one also. That means I'm not gaudy things. Oneness, reunion, there have some religious called reunion, oneness, but this is conventional things. Buddhism says this is conventional conceptions. This is not ultimate truth. If you practice this morality or generosity, you can feel we are in one. We are on one place. We are all one. One family, one. We are very connected. We are associates. We are so union with others. Sorry, guy. My electricity is gone now. Little bit not more noise. My fan making noise. This is because now is so hot temperature here. Here I am now. My local temperature is almost 36 somethings. This is really highest and very hot temperatures. As a monks, we have to practice sila and samadhi panya always, and you have to talk people about sila, samadhi panya, dan, sila, and bhavana, generosity, morality, and contemplation about it. People's sharing knowledge, sharing wisdoms, and people training to peoples how to practice generosity, how to practice sila, and how to be practice morality, and how to practice contemplations. As a monks, this is our duty, our job, our responsibility. We do always. We work with this. We deal with this. We practice it. And sila samadhi paya, our jobs, our duty, sila morality. You have lots of sila, lots of you don't should be stopped to do any kind of offensive things, any kind of bad things, any kind of negative things. Always positives, always goods, always helpfuls, always carefuls, always for people benefit, self benefit, family benefits, community benefit, country benefit, whole world, whole being, all being benefit. We have to do like that kind of contributions, sacrifice, considerations. This is called morality. And samadhi, you have to concentrate always good things, great things, all goodness, all greatness, all best. This is concentrations. And wisdoms. Wisdoms is we have to liberate ourselves from all kind of attachments, all kind of misery, and you have to destroy all ignorance. We have to liberate ourselves. This is our achievements, this is our goals to be enlightened. Wisdoms, totally enlightened. We don't want any more existence, any more reincarnation, reborns, any materials, no materials. Totally free from all material body, all eight material elements, material dimensions. This is monks. Thank you guys for my today discussions. This almost 1 hour discussions because Buddhist study, Buddhist education, Buddhist teaching. There are so many subjects, so many objects you can discuss all day and night. About most of the talk about enlightened, how we become enlightenment, how you free from all attachment, all desires, and how you liberate yourselves, how you free yourselves. This is very scientific. This is omniscience, really omniscience. You have to discussions, you have to research on it, you have to work, and then you can understand more practice, more understands, more reading, more understands. If you read more, you are practice more, and you can, if you discussion more, you have a conversation more. That's why I try to talks here. Now is pandemic times, I cannot go anywhere. It's very restrictions, so many boundary here. This isolated time, very isolated. That's why. So everything is limitation here. So many limitations. I cannot cross my boundary because you have to save self, save others. This is as a monk jobs, as a human jobs, as a good people done, good people did, good people work. the responsible people's jobs. I cannot I have to be isolate selves. That's why I come to life and share people's talk about Buddhisms and genius thing. This is geniusness, genius talks and genius topics, genius speech. I calls people identify and people's call Buddhism. Okay, but I call this is geniusness and intelligentness and a smartness, a smart conversation, a smart talk, and a smart discussions, genius talks, genius conversations. Conversation. You should be practices and you can do it. This make more virtue, more merits, and more knowledge, more wisdoms, more power, more energy, and it give you light. It's make you bright. Your wisdoms more bright, more lighters, more clean, more pure. Make you more perfect, more proper. You can call perfections more perfect, superly perfect, totally perfect. You want to perfect one, proper ones, clean one, fresh ones, enlightened ones, liberate ones. This is our goal. Thank you so much, guys.